Hi. Ready? Video.
Well, I guess I don't need this, so.
Time.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today, I'm going to be giving you a quick rundown on why bowling balls hook. There are many different factors on why bowling balls hook. This should be just a simple explanation of everything, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to explain is why bowling PBA bowlers actually hook the ball. If I throw it straight down the middle, the ball will deflect. The perfect strike is hitting, for righties anyway, hitting the 1, 3, 5, and 9 pins, as Pete Weber says. Quotes. See, if you throw it straight down the middle, it'll deflect. If you throw it curving it, there's an angle. Alright, so, looking straight at the pins, right? If you go straight at the pins, the ball will deflect. Like that. So what pro bowlers want to do is they want to curve it because it creates more of an angle into the pocket, as you can see right here. I'm going to quickly show you. I have no idea if there's any oil on the lane either, but I'm just going to show you with this shot right here why we curve it, because it hooks and it hooks into the pockets. Ready? Alright, that's the... Alright, so that's why you curve it. See how that was a split? But it's because of the entry angle. So as you can see, I tried throwing a fair few shots because I was trying to show why we hook it, but I couldn't strike. So I'm just going to explain it to you. We hook it because of the entry angle. USBC says around 4 to 6 degrees creates the best chance to get a strike. That is the reason why, and throwing it straight is inconsistent. If you're able to curve it, then the ball will enter beautifully. It'll curve, and it'll knock down all the pins. So I'm going to explain how the ball curves and why it does. So, basically, first step is the oil. I have a video explaining how to understand the oil. Please check that out. It's my most popular one, but it explains what I already have to explain here. Basically, there's oil in the lane and there's friction. So when the ball hits the friction, it curves. Rotation. Rotation is the first step. You can hook any ball that you want, okay? It doesn't need to be this. It can even be a house ball, all right? And I'll just show you that. But it's because of rotation. You have to put rotation on the ball. There needs to be revolutions on the ball. So I'm going to show you what no rotation gives you, my rotation, and max rotation gives you, all right? So the first shot is no rotation. There's no rotation. Simple, off the hand, go straight. That's all it is. Now I'm going to do my regular rotation, and then I'm going to crank it, basically. As you can see, it rotated a little bit more than the first shot there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put extra rotation on it. Make sure that this thing does hook and it hooks out of the water. But all you need is to get your hand around the ball, even as a beginner. If you want to just hook the ball and show your friends, just spin it. As you can see, that one curved like crazy because I put maximum rotation on it. So, all depends on the rotation, how much rotation you put on it. The next thing I'm going to explain is early and late hook. So, bowlers call it hook rather than curve because it makes a hooking motion anyway. It still curves. It does the same thing. But the reason why is because there is earlier and later hook. So, what does that mean exactly? Different balls do different things, as I'm going to explain to you in the next clip. Some balls hook earlier, some balls hook later. As you can see, the rotation changed how much it hooked from left to right. But professionals hook it from front to back. So, this ball right here was polished before. This is another thing. It was polished before. It polished before, so it's gonna hook less because the polish makes it go through. And then with surface, like 4000 grit, like sandpaper basically, it'll hook earlier if you really think about it. So this ball, I'm just gonna throw it, see how it goes. Obviously that one hooked a little early. Now, I'm going to switch balls to a later hooking ball, and you're going to see a difference. I have a pearlized ball, right here, the Phase AI. This one should hook a little later, but give a little more of a snappier motion. So let's see. As you can see, wasn't the greatest of shots, but you saw it rolled a little bit later. There is later hook and there's earlier hook. It depends on what you want for different patterns and different positions. If you want it to snap more, then you want later hook. If you want it to be smoother, you want earlier hook. So there are some bowling terms that people have here, okay? First off, we have RG, radius of gyration. Now, don't get confused based on the wording. All it means is how quickly the ball wants to hook, how quickly the ball wants to curve. If you have a lower RG, it means the ball wants to hook earlier, so have a little smoother motion. It wants to be smoother. If it has a higher RG, then it wants to have kind of a more back end motion because it's not turning as much. No, it's storing a lot of energy so that it's able to hook at the end. And the second one is differential. Differential just means the amount of flare or the actual amount of hook that you get on a ball. So I'm going to throw a shot right here and show you flare. This is what differential is going to be. So the ball is going to come back, and I'm going to show you the differential on it, more like the track. That's what we call in bowling, the track. It's just the oil on the ball. So as you can see, on this ball, look at how many rings there are. That means this ball, I'm not sure what the stats are on this ball, but it hooks a lot. It's one of the stronger balls. All right? So a lower RG ball and a higher differential ball will hook earlier and smoother. Meanwhile, a low RG and high differential ball, if I got them mixed around, sorry, that will be later and sharper, more back end. Every bowling ball does a different thing. That's the reason why bowling players have so many balls, because they do different things for different lane conditions. So sometimes you need a weaker ball, sometimes you need a stronger ball, sometimes you need a medium ball. It all depends. So in the end, this is what you should take away from this video. First off, why bowlers hook the ball? Because of the entry angle, the degree, how the ball hits the pins. Second, understand there's oil on the lane. When the ball hits the oil, it skids. When the ball hits the friction, it hooks. Number 3.
I forgot to add that rotation of the ball and using different methods of rotation actually give the ball less or more rotation than what you want or need. So rotation is one of the main things that helps the ball hook. You need rotation or else it really won't hook on its own.
Lane surfaces. A ball will hook earlier or later depending on the radius of gyration and differential. Radius of gyration is how much the core in the bowling ball shakes. Differential is how much the ball flares, how much it wants to actually hook. Using those, you can make a ball that goes smooth and rolls early, or you can have a ball that's sharp and rolls late. It goes down and then boom, max pins. And then finally, you see the difference between bowling balls. Not every bowling ball does the same thing. That is why so many bowlers have so many balls. As you can see, I brought out 2. I have 4 more in my bag. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's everything. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it wasn't the greatest of explanations, of course, but you guys seemed to like the last explanation video that I did about oil and the lane changing. I tried my best to explain it in a simple way for you guys to understand. And yeah, that is why bowling balls hook. The reason why bowling balls hook. It's a number of factors, but anyone can hook the ball. Anyone can hook any ball. Alright? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. And yeah, give me any feedback or credit in the comments. Tell me how maybe, it wasn't good, or tell me if I should explain it more or anything like that. Alright? Hope you guys enjoy, and see ya. Bye.